What is up, folks? SK here, and today I'm going to talk to you about what you should be doing for the next 6 days and 6 hours. Because of this buff that we have now from the Secret Old Moon book, the gems are giving us this buff for the next 6 days. Well, it was an 8-day buff, but now 2 days have already passed, so it's 6 days and 6 hours left for this buff. Now, what you should be doing is leveling your life skills, if that's not obvious. But you should be focusing on specific life skills. Mainly, you're going to want to be focusing on your processing, your cooking, and your fishing. I'm not saying alchemy or gathering, because your alchemy and gathering you can have a shy to get those to professional really quickly, and those will be something you do like the last days, or whenever you're finished getting your processing and your fishing and your cooking all the way up. Now, the reason I'm saying you want to get your processing up is because the higher your processing, the higher your procs are going to be, the better your procs are going to be for higher processing tiers. So, say later on you have to make standardized timber squares. Now, standardized timber squares suck to make, to be honest. One, because they are a higher tier processing item. And two, because it takes so much of the item to make, and you only get so little in return. Now, that also depends on what level your processing is, and that's where it comes into having better processing. At least master processing would be good to have to get your standardized timber squares, which is something you're going to need for your Furious sailboat. So just remember that. Now, a few things you're going to need for working on your processing, which is going to be power leveling your processing pretty much at this point. You're going to need to buy out the Market of Flax, or go ham on Goat Mountain and get all the cotton, get all the flax you can from the northern plantation over by Calpheon. You don't necessarily need the Karki suit, but I would suggest you have it so you can process from your storage to your inventory. It lessens the amount of weight that you have to worry about that you're carrying, because like I said, it processes from your storage to your inventory, so you don't have to have the cumulative number of items, 12,000 flax on your person like I have right now. It's all in my inventory. Whereas 12,000 flax will put me overweight by like 159%. So other than that, you also, like I said, going to buy the Market for Flax, because flax and cotton are two of the most light and the most abundant and the most EXP giving items when it comes to processing in BDO. And the resource for that, the resource for that is plentiful. Like, even if it runs out on the market for 1 day, it's not going to last that long. It's going to be gone for at least a few hours, because somebody's going to put up more flax, at least until the video goes up, because people are going to decide they're going to want to power level their processing after this. So you might want to get on that automatically. Now, there are resources I can show you that actually prove the fact that flax is the highest giving resource for processing. That is a constant resource by using AltarofGaming.com, and this is actually verified by a few other websites, but I like AltarofGaming because their stuff is more neat. Now, flax fabric processes for 1,000 EXP per fabric, and that's the third level, well, technically tier 2 processing item. So you're going to process flax in a flax thread, which gives you 500, and then flax thread and a flax fabric, which gives you 1,000 per. Now with the 50% EXP, which you're going to get 750 per flax, and then 1,500 per flax thread, which is going to quickly boost you up there. Everything else is going to be like plywood or your gold topaz and stuff like that. That stuff's going to be heavier. It's not going to be as abundant as flax to say that you have it just as set aside as you could. You can't just go out and grab all that stuff at once if you want. You can't grab 10,000 gold topazes if you want at random. Pine, plywood, all that stuff, that stuff is 500 per chop. But the problem with that is the weight, first of all, and you have to go out there and actually chop down that much wood, which wouldn't give you that much wood to actually work with in the first place, versus the amount of flax you can the amount of flax or cotton you can actually collect in a period of time with the same amount of energy. And this also suggests like, you have a ton of energy to put into this stuff. For the gathering portion of it, at least. If you're not gathering, you're just gonna go on the market and buy it all, more power to you. Like, it's gonna pay it off in the end, because flax fabric is something you need if you're gonna make the inferior frigate, which needs enhanced flax fabric, which you need shining powder and flax fabric, and flax fabric to make enhanced flax fabric. So even if you do, like, when you finish making all this, it's gonna be worth it in the end. Like I said, you're still gonna need to use those later on. Now, the other thing you can do is cotton. Cotton is actually useful for when it comes to armors as well as other things in the game. Cotton actually has the same return rate value of going from 500 to 1,000, I believe it is. Oops. Next to the website again is AltarofGaming.com. You can go to the video section and be able to find a section that gives you the processing EXP chart. Now, the cotton goes in the cotton yarn, and then it goes into cotton fabric up here. It goes from 500 to 1,000 as well. It goes from 500 to 1,000 as well, and it's just one of the other things you can get a lot of quickly, just because if you go on Sheep Mountain, like you're gonna on Sheep Mountain for either meat or cotton. So pick your choice, go up there and work it out. The next thing you're gonna want to look at is the processing EXP table. If you actually need to worry about that, like if you're worried about like how much XP you're actually getting and stuff like that, then you're gonna want to look at the processing EXP table. It's on Reddit. I will actually post a link to the description for this one in the description of the video, so you guys won't have to go search for it yourselves. You'll just be able to find it. But one thing it doesn't show you right now is the actual proc increase, because the proc increase is very random. But once you get to Artisan, you start getting higher tier procs, and then Master, of course, is where you're going to start getting the better tier procs for each of your things that you go ahead and process. So processing is, like I said, is going to be one of the major things you're going to want to work on leveling. Now, one thing I did forget about mentioning was trading. Trading is another thing you're going to want to work on leveling as well, because trading is super hard to level as it is. You can roll the trade, which makes it a little bit easier, but with this buff that's going on right now, rolling the trade will just make it so much faster. Like, you'll be able to get Artisan 2 within probably, I want to say, less than 16 hours. I think it takes around 17 hours to get full Artisan 2 trading in a day if you just like push it with all the buffs that you could have before, which would be your elixir, your whale meat salad, and your LifeSkill scrolls. But with this 50% boost, like, you won't need any of that. You just get an extra 50% boost per trading run that you do. And if you're set up like to go ahead and do the roll for trade, it's perfect for you. Now, cooking is another thing that works off of procs as well. The higher your cooking proc, the higher your cooking level, the higher the procs for whatever you're gonna cook is. So instead of getting like one of the extra beers that you get, like the cold draft beers or whatever they're called, you get like 5 of them or 3 of them or 4 of them. And that goes on for everything that you're going to cook later on in BDO. Same goes for alchemy, but like I said, with alchemy, you're just going to want to use a shy because she's already professional level 1, and then you're going to go ahead and power level it up from there. The things you're going to make for cooking obviously is going to be bear, because bear is going to be one of the easiest things to make. For alchemy, you're going to want to make clear liquid reagents or clear powder reagents, and that's just it. Like, you're just going to make those constantly until you're out of ingredients for those, and you're going to be done with that. Fishing, just AFK fish. Whenever you're like away from your computer for a long period of time, AFK fish. Processing you'd want to do when you're like, if you don't have the Karki suit, you want to do it when you're at your game or your computer, whatever you're playing, whatever platform you have hooked up to your PlayStation. You're going to want to be at that system, or you're going to be able to get back to that system by the time your processing runs out. Like I said, if you don't have the Karki suit, you're going to be having to check that constantly. Gathering, you're going to be able to do regardless. Like, if you're going to need to farm any of these items to make to do any of these processing or trading, or alchemy or cooking, you're gonna get your gathering up anyway, so don't even worry about that. But like I said, start on the shy, because shy is already professional 1. Like my wizard right now is gathering skill 9, but that's because I have 389 energy, 86 energy right now, and I'm gonna use all my energy regardless. Like, I'm not gonna let my energy just sit there on my character. Right now I need to go ahead and burn my energy later on by going on Sheep Mountain. Well, that's pretty much it for that. I'm not sure about hunting or training. If you're into hunting or training, then I guess you can go ahead and do those, but I'm not worried about those right now for this event. I would say get your hunting up, maybe, if you want to go, if you want to get straight to like to your artisan match lock. But for me, that's not really a big issue when it comes down to it. I'm not really into hunting on this system as much as I was on Xbox, because you're gonna need more people to actually hunt with you to get the monster down, to get your whale down and your calc down. And I'm more into whales, so I can get whale meat and salad. And not many people are on PS4 into whales anymore. Trading, however, I don't know the bonuses for trading, so I can't really say if trading is worth it. If you have the time to train, then I guess go ahead and make time to train. But I'd rather use my time to fish, because I just prefer fishing, because fishing makes more money. It gets you more items, especially with the Valentine's event going on right now. It gets you contribution points as well. So just keep those in mind when it comes to this event going on. I know Kuno just came out. Don't go level Kuno. Focus on your life skills. Get your life skills up on your characters that you want to get them up on, and then level your Kuno at the end of the event. You have until like the 8th of May or March, until the 8th of March to get your Kuno up. So these next 6 days, just take that time and level up your life skills. I'm going to be doing that for these next 6 days, just leveling up my life skills, because I want to be in a better place whenever they do bring out Amado's life skilling, and I don't want to have to be behind when it comes to that stuff. But thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, and share this up out in a way. I passed it on to a friend that, if they were trying to figure out what to do with these next few days of life skilling bonus. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.